Q&A. Welcome to Tarot and Tunes Question and Answer, Ep.3. There's a lot of stuff to unpack. There's a lot of things to talk about from the full moon. There's a lot of things to talk about just in general. But before we do that, it wouldn't be Tarot and Tunes without the tunes. So, no, before we do that, I have an announcement. Unfortunately, producer Pat was not able to make it tonight. He has been put on night shift. Boo. Real jobs. Boo. But it's okay. He is working hard, and I bet you he is watching right now. Producer Pat, if you are watching, I expect to see you in the comments. But we have a guest producer for tonight. So he is going to introduce himself possibly later. I don't know. We'll see how the show goes. He'll be lucky if I introduce him. No, I'm just kidding. He's great. He's subbed in for us, so that's amazing. And it's scary to think about not having a producer for the show because there's so many elements to it. So I'm really excited that we were able to have somebody come in. So now, having said that, I can transition into it wouldn't be Tarot and Tunes without the tunes. So DJ, spin that shit. All right, we got our tunes. We got the tarot. I'm in the vibe. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good night. So couple of things. Oh, hi Tracy. Thank you for tuning in. Hi Tanya. Hey DJ, spin that shit. She gets it. So couple of things before we dive into that. I'm gonna start today off with like a collective card pull for the reading. I did one earlier on to kind of get us through the day on my Tarot by Anil page on Instagram because I was just feeling the vibrations. I was feeling the uncertainty of whatever was happening with the world, and it felt like everybody was kind of on the same path. A lot of people had a lot of things go down today. The energy has been crazy. So I did a collective card pull earlier on in the day, and if you were able to tune into that on my tarot page, I did pull the 9 of Cups, which is just about happiness, and it's just about accepting where we're at and bringing that peace in and enjoying that. So that was earlier today. It was definitely needed, I feel like. I'm going to do a collective pull, so a card for everyone, and then I'll get to your questions, and we'll kind of just go from there. But before I do that, just want to give you a little update about space. So basically, the full moon that we had on Saturday, let's just if you caught my live stream, if you caught the live Tarot and Tunes show on Friday, it was for the full moon, and it was preemptive. So the full moon was on Saturday. So if you caught the live stream on Friday, it was for the full moon. It was on Saturday we had the full moon. We had Halloween. It was a blue moon. The weather was crazy and the wind was insane on Sunday. So there was so much stuff happening, so much stuff coming in. So the moon has shifted out of Taurus. It was also a full moon in Taurus, and it has moved into Gemini. And Gemini can bring us a little bit of scattered, disorganized, crazy energy. And I feel like we're feeling that today for sure. So that scattered, disorganized craziness that the Gemini moon is sitting in right now, it's not going to last forever, which is okay. Mercury, however, went direct today. So we are out of Mercury retrograde. Can I get a hallelujah? We are out of Mercury retrograde. That was insane. It was intense. It was insane. It was so much coming in. It was crazy. So we're out of it. But we're not out of the woods just yet. I don't want to say that, it's not a bad thing, but, thank goodness we're out of it, but we're not out of the woods just yet. When Mercury goes direct, we tend to be oh, thank God, and, we jump out and do something. Just hang tight. Just chill out, hang tight. I like to say, the words coming in for us right now are lay low. That's what I'm getting. Just lay low right now. Just chill out, lay low for a couple of days. Around the 10th, I feel like I see that really lifting and that energy of being able to kind of like go out and do it now. Like I keep hearing like, go get it, go get it. That's gonna come in around the 10th. So just hold out a couple more days. You don't want to be too hasty after a Mercury retrograde and just be like, here I come, because there is an energy of like mishap kind of in the couple of days after it goes direct, and like the direct shadow, I guess. So just be mindful of that. And Mercury is, yeah, it's I feel like it's 25 degrees Libra or something like that. I feel like I read that. I'm not too sure, because I really only do a lot of work on around the moon, but I know Mercury is a big, huge deal for us. So it was about 25 kind of degrees Libra, which means that it's struggling to just deal with the chaos and the disorganized energy that the moon in Gemini right now is giving us, and Libra is just like desperately attempting to bring in that harmony and that balance, which is like, if you know what's going on in the world today, and actually right now, probably, I was like, should I go live tonight? Like, I don't know if it's a good idea. I was like, are people going to be watching the election? Do people even want this information right now? And then I was like, hell yeah, we do, because whichever way this goes, it's going to affect us. And like, Mercury just came out, the full moon, we're still in that energy. So there is so much, and I wanted to be able to offer anything that I could today. So yeah, we did continue we did kind of go ahead with our question and answer episode. Other than that, so with the Libra influence with Mercury, Taurus being that full moon, Taurus, Gemini also rules Mercury. There's just so much tie in here. But the keywords that I'm getting is like, lay low, just chill out. It's coming. We're almost out of the woods. Like, I don't know if anyone knows the Taylor Swift song. It's like, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we? Like, that's what I keep hearing. And it's like, we're not quite, but we're almost there. It's coming just about. It'll be here soon, and we will be okay. But we just got to hang tight, lay low for a little bit. This is a really good time to continue working on that self-care game. If you were able to catch the Tarot and Tunes full moon episode on Friday, that it's still posted. You can see it. I also posted all of the cards on my tarot page as well. So go and look, and you can get by zodiac sign, class. Like, I put the zodiac signs in their element. So wind, I think I do fire, earth, air, water, in that order. You can get the information about what what you can know for these next 2 weeks, having to do with that full moon energy that is still very much coming through. So having said that, we are going to do, or I'm going to do, a full card pull, or just a collective card pull for the energy. Get your questions in, anything that you might be curious about, anything that you might want guidance on. Just toss it on the comments. I'm going to get to everything that I can possibly get to. And question and answer episode wouldn't be possible without your questions. So if you have questions that you want answered, throw them in the comments and I will answer them. I will pull cards, see what the energy has to say, see what the moon has to say, see what the cards have to say, see what universe is, see what spirit is channeling in for me. We'll see what happens. So as we listen to this amazing song by this amazing band, I'm going to cleanse out the cards. If you're new to my episodes, I'm just doing a little sage here to do a bit of a smudge for my cards, just removing any residual energy that might be lingering here, anything that might be still present from a previous reading, or anything that's like trying to influence it. I just do a nice little cleanse out here. And then I'm going to do another collective card pull. So I did do one earlier today on my Instagram page, but I'm going to do another one now, just to kind of kick off our episode, and then I'm going to get into some of the questions. So just connecting to the energy of the collective, allowing it to come in. Yeah, it's feeling good. It's feeling light. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety out there. People watching, I feel like I'm feeling some anxiety coming in. I feel like I'm feeling, I don't know, some stuff coming in for people. So just gonna connect to the collective. All right. And as always, just gonna intuitively allow myself to be guided to where the cards would like to be cut. Gonna choose my card here. All right. Can we get a shot of that card there, producer? There we go. So we have the Two of Wands here. So let's bring that back up. So much in alignment with what I was just saying about laying low and just chilling out and hunkering down these next couple of days while Mercury sorts its shit out, while the election stuff settles down, while the world settles down. You've got the Two of Wands here, and this is all about setting goals. You need to take a look at everything in your life right now. Take a look at everything that's going on. And like, I don't want to say you're not over analyzing, but you're analyzing everything. You're surveying everything. Pay attention. I want you to take everything that has to do with your relationships, everything that has to do with your home, with your physical location, with your love life, with your money, with your finances, with your jobs, friendships, your food that you're eating, your self-care plans. You're going to lay everything on the table over these next couple days. It's a perfect time, and set some goals. Figure out what is going to stay, what is going to come with you. It's funny because like the full blue moon on Halloween to me was like New Year's Eve. I'm like New Year's Eve in December, December 31st to January for like, that's not New Year's Eve for me. That's not like me starting a new, calendar year. My New Year's Eve was Halloween because of that full blue moon, and I just felt like it was this opportunity to like jump into something brand new and really start something up. So now we have this Two of Wands coming in for our collective, setting goals, assessing everything, put everything on the table. Nothing's safe. You really just look through everything and be like, is this what I want in my life? Is this what I want to happen? Is this what I want? You won't know unless you really take. Sometimes we do things and we continue to do them, or we bring things in our life that we continue to do because we just like lose track of like our bigger picture goals. We lose track of, oh my God, I need to brush my hair. Our bigger picture goals. We lose track of like what we were actually working for. And when we get it, we're just like, oh, we need to like stay here, and we need to just keep going, and we need to just do whatever we were already doing because that's what we were working towards. And we don't take the time to like stop and look and be like, wait a second, do I actually still want this in my life? Does this actually still align with where I'm going? This maybe was me 6 months ago. Is this me now? You have no idea unless you take everything and lay it out and say like, okay, what am I keeping? What am I letting go? What is for me? What is for other people? What am I holding on to? What am I doing for myself? What I'm doing for others? What things have I taken on for other people? What responsibilities am I working with right now? Like, there's so many things. Lay it all out and set some goals and look through look through your life basically and assess it and set some goals and figure out what you want to do. Figure out what your next steps are going to be. Feel like I didn't breathe there for like a really long time. Okay, so that is what's coming in for the collective. We had the Two of Wands. Cool. All right. So we're going to jump into some questions right now. I'm seeing some pop in. So producer, guest producer that we're not announcing because it's going to be like a try to guess who it is kind of thing. We're going to get the first question on the screen. I apologize for my disaster of a hair, but it's too much to wash it every single day. All right, we've got a question from Tanya. Anil, I am wondering what opportunities are opening up for me with this beautiful November energy, please. Love the open-endedness of this question. I love the willingness to receive the message that's coming through. I love just kind of like where this is at. So, gonna do how I always do, my friends. Gonna do what's up. And smudge out these cards for Tanya so that she can get her answer to what the cards are having come in for her. And while I do so, I see Terry is here. Congratulations on winning the Guess Anil's Halloween costume for my Halloween edition. Terry won a free 3-card pull. I just read for Terry also, so she's gonna get extra energy when that all comes in. So good for Terry. She guessed the costume correctly. It was Stevie Nicks, which was great. Good for her. All right, so Tanya, gonna just connect to your energy here, my dear. it's not hard to connect when you're so open. So I'm going to just further this in here as I do a nice shuffle. And we're going to find out what opportunities are coming in for Tanya with this November energy. November feels like a breath of fresh air. And I don't know if y'all feel me on that, but like, holy crap. Does it feel like, it's just like, ugh, we're going to get things done in November. Things are going to change in November. It's going to be good in November. All right, Tanya, going to intuitively, as I do, allow myself to be called to where the cards would like to be cut. And let's get that. Ooh, all right, let's get a shot of that. Tanya, my dear, you have the Hanged Man. How incredible. Okay, let's bring that up, producer guest star, who shall remain nameless until we guess who he is. I'll give some hints later on in the show. So the Hanged Man, Tanya. So immediately what I'm getting is that you know exactly what this is relating to. You know exactly what thing in your life needs to be let go of, or what concept, or what there's something that's coming to mind for you. I feel like almost immediately after I pulled the card, which is like, you know that this thing that you've been doing no longer resonates and no longer serves for you anymore, but you don't know how to let it go because you don't want to let someone else down. Maybe? I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. Hanged Man, nothing leading from the way that it is. I think you're ready for a whole new way, a whole new path, a whole new surrender to what universe is bringing in for you. If you're wondering what opportunities are coming up, I would say surrender, 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 because what's going to come in is, I feel, is going to be something that you would have never expected. And then it's like you won't have expected it, but then in like a few months after having it, being like, of course this is what it's supposed to be. Like, holy crap, this is actually perfect for me. So I feel like you know what this is in relation to, but you're definitely going to need to just surrender and open yourself up to the opportunity, because something new is coming and you have to let go of something that you have been holding on to and not been fully prepared to let go, but you know you need to let it go. So Tanya, surrender. See how that goes for that. And I'd love your feedback. Throw your feedback. My God, like every earth pull. It's true. The Hanged Man was the card pull for the full moon that I just did for earth signs, and the card pull for the new moon that I did for a couple weeks ago, or I think it would have been 3 weeks ago now, for the new moon. So earth signs has been followed around by the Hanged Man. So there's clearly something there that you are meant to get that you're possibly just not getting quite yet, and it's going to come in. So don't worry. You obviously haven't surrendered, because if you would have surrendered and if you would have opened yourself up to receiving whatever this is, what that they're trying to offer you, then it would be there. So meditate, journal, figure out what that is. It's going to come in for you. You're going to be able to see what it is. Okay. Do we have another question? What do we have here? Okay, Terry has a question. Let's see. My job will be ending in 3 to 4 weeks. What do you see career-wise for me? Ooh, I like that it rhymed. Okay. What do you see career-wise for me? It rhymed. Rhyming is the first clue for this producer guessing game, because he has to do with music, and rhyming has to do with music, and I'm sticking by that, and that's my first clue to guess who this producer is. Okay, Terry, I'm curious. I'm super curious as to what this is going to be. Let's see. We'll get a little bit more of this sage going here, because it always seems to go out, which is fine. Because it burns rather quickly, so it's okay that it goes out, but it would be cool if it stayed in there for a little bit longer. Okay. I'm going to smudge out the cards here and see what they have to say for Terry about her career. I'm curious to know, because I know that after your reading that I did for you the other day, you had mentioned that you're staying on just to kind of like help the organization, but you're about done with it, so you're ready to move on to a different different position. I think it's something about the commute being a little bit long for you, and that makes sense. So we've cleansed out these cards. Let's connect to Terry's energy and see what career opportunities are going to... Imagine you got the Hanged Man, like everyone. The Hanged Man for everyone tonight. All right. We're gonna vibe out to this music. I think it's Scattered Melodies. Is it Scattered Melodies? Yeah? Cool. We're going to vibe out to this music as I connect to Terry's energy, and then we're going to pull the card and see what the card has to say. All right. All day today, I've been getting shuffling flips. So shuffling and seeing out of the corner of my eye one card turning inward. I haven't gotten to a point where I've felt like anything like that has been like trying to be the card that I'm supposed to pull. But it's been an interesting day in terms of that. So let's see. All right, Terry, I'm gonna give it a just a good old poker traditional shuffle. So I'm feeling like we need to get down to business here, especially for this career question. All right, intuitively as always, cutting the cards. Okay, interesting. Let's get a shot of that card there. Producer, he's not listening. All right, what do we have here? We have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is all about, we're going to bring that back up there, guest star producer. The Three of Cups is all about emotional abundance. It is about celebration. It is about... So, okay, straight up messages that I have coming in from Spirit here is whatever this new job is going to be something really non-traditional. In terms of, I see you more being your own boss, and I see you working with one or two, maybe three like-minded people. I see women. There could be men, because feminine energy goes for both. But I see you networking and brainstorming. I see some kind of like big wooden desk. I don't know, but whatever this is going to be like non-conventional or unconventional. Is it unconventional? Is that the word? We'll go with it. We'll go with unconventional. So I see an unconventional position coming in where you're really going to be able to utilize your intuitive, spiritual, healing skill set. I keep seeing Reiki coming in as well as part of it. But whatever this is, it's going to be something where you're collaborating with some other people and your schedule is your own. Your income is abundant, but more importantly, the emotional abundance that's coming in from this, because you're able to really connect to who you truly are and give back, is going to be huge. So that's what I'm getting for you, Terry. I'm curious. I'd love to see your feedback in the comments there. Let me know how you're feeling about that. All right. So we've done, I can't believe how long it takes. Like, I really resonate and like linger on the questions, and it takes me quite a bit. I'm feeling like doing another clue for the guest producer that we have. So if you are a regular to our Rattle One programming, you will be more inclined to guess who this guest producer is, because if you've tuned into some other Rattle One production shows, you may have seen him before. All right, there's a second clue. Should I give away a free reading for whoever guesses it? No, it's going to be too easy. We got to save those free reading giveaways for harder questions. He agrees. Okay. So, we're going to take another question. All right. Where are we at now? Who do we got? Who do we have? I keep on calling you Producer Pat. And you're not Producer Pat. You're doing a fine job. You can talk. It's okay. He's just mouthing words and not actually saying anything. You can speak. You want to be Pat? Producer Pat? No, that's weird. Oh, he did a nice little like producer Pat shimmy that he never does. Okay, we have Tracy. Tracy, oh my goodness, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you joined us. Can you pull a card for me? I'm unsure of my future. Aren't we all, my dear? Aren't we all? And yes, I can pull a card for you. Tracy is just kind of wanting this open-ended pull, which is totally cool with me. If you have specific questions, go for it. If you want just a card pulled for you, go for it. There's no like right or wrong kind of answer here. You can just do whatever you want. Okay, so gonna cleanse out these cards and look at the sage, just like yes. Can you see that? Does that translate on the camera well? Yeah, cool. So just going to cleanse out the cards for Tracy's energy here and connect to her so that I can pull a card for her and see what these cards have to say. All right, that was a nice, good cleanse. Maybe that sage will stay lit. Probably not, but maybe it will. Okay, going to connect. Ooh, this is a nice little song. What is this? Oh, this is a new one. I wonder if he's watching. So Manny D reached out to me earlier today, as I've asked people to do. If you are an indie band or you know of indie music that you really like or resonate with, send it my way. If they are unsigned and I can play it without copyright infringement, I love to promote indie bands. I love to promote unsigned bands. It's Tarot and Tunes. Where is it? Tarot and Tunes. Got it. Tarot and tunes for a reason, because the tunes are really important. So Manny said, hey, check this out. Something that I worked on with this musician during COVID, and a card just flipped inward again. During COVID, and I recorded it during COVID. I think it's up your alley. I think you might dig it, and I gave it a listen. And I really liked it. Like, I feel like it's just in my vibe for today, so I threw it in there. So thank you, Manny. I really wish that he was watching because I'm playing his music and he should be watching. So anyways, so Tracy, connected to your energy here, going to intuitively pull this card for you to going to intuitively cut the deck to where I feel like I should, and then I'm going to pull this card for you. Ooh, all right, let's get a shot of this. We have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is such an amazing card. Let's get that back up there. Thank you very much, guest producer, doing an amazing job. This is all about action and dynamic action. So it's not really coming in to tell you anything that you need to really know about what it's going to be about. But let me tell you that the path ahead for you, my dear, is so clear for dynamic action. It is so ready for you to move forward. It is so ready. I keep getting move on. It's ready for you to move on. I think you've been lingering, unwilling to let go of what was. There seems to be a theme of that tonight, but it's ready for you to move on. It's ready for you to grab this opportunity. You know the road, you know what you need to do, you know what you want to do, and now the path ahead for you is clear. There's not going to be any blocking you. There's not going to be any struggle. You're going to be able to move forward. This Knight of Wands here, he's in motion. He is ready. He's got the fire of wands supporting him in that dew energy, that passionate drive energy, and he's a knight, and he's ready to just come in. He's ready for action. He's ready to do what needs to be done. He's ready to grab life by the balls, let's just say, and move forward and do so dynamically. Like, I see you just embracing the situation, grabbing all of your passion, grabbing all of your drive, your ambition, your creativity, grabbing the balls of life, or the vagina of life, because vaginas are tougher than balls, and just moving forward. And I see you doing it. Like my analogies. Grabbing the vagina of life. Tracy, grab the vagina of life. It's there for you. You just have to go and take it. Jump on that road and go. It's coming in for you. It's clear. It's ready. You got this. You've got this. It's so positive. I see it. There we go, Tracy. Thank you very much for your question. And thank you very much. Tracy is tuned in for the first time. I feel like my shirt is blending into the background. I didn't even realize when I picked this like maroon color that it was going to blend into my background. But hey, I'm just I'm just I'm just embracing my inner fox energy, and I'm just chameleoning into my surroundings and paying attention. I don't know who needed to hear that, but somebody needed to grab some fox energy there. All right. This is also a pretty sweet song too. Um, I think it's called "The Bitches Got Problems," and I just like it. I like it. It's by the wives. Is it the? How would you pronounce that guest producer? Can you just speak? Wives. The wives, and it's called "The Bitches Got Problems." I don't know. It's just fun. It's cool. Okay. Let's do another. What are we at for time? Oh, yeah, let's take some more questions. I want to try to get all of these answered. What do we have here? Tara, hi. Welcome to Tarot in Tunes question and answer. I'm sure you've probably been here for a while, but thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, let's take this question. I'd love a card pull. My energy is all over the place these days. Hell yeah, girlfriend. Let me tell you that I think we are all resonating with that. Just get like an energy or a singing bowl ding for Tara right there. Heck yeah, our energies are all over the place right now. Doesn't help that we are in Mercury retrograde. Doesn't help that Mercury went direct, and doesn't help that Mercury went direct. Great. Doesn't help that the moon is now in Gemini and bringing in a scattered, disorganized energy. But it's all good. We got this. We got this. We just got to stay grounded. But I dig it. Let's see what the cards have to say for you, and let's specifically direct this pull towards. Let's specifically direct this pull for you towards what you can do to harness that energy and really feel like you have a sense of control over that again. I'm feeling that. Are you digging with that? Let me see a thumbs up if you're digging with that. I'm liking it. The thumbs up just shoot across my screen so I can see them. But let's do that. Let's see what you can do to feel more in power or in control of your energy, Tara. So connecting to your energy, connecting to you, my dear. I've done a couple of readings for this lovely lady, I think, and she's booked in for another one. So, like, if you want some feedback on how in-depth personal reading would go, because I do those, talk to Tara. Tara has gotten a few, and she would give you the feedback that you're looking for if you have any questions or what you're thinking that you might need to know. Tara, gonna connect to you. I've already connected. We're good. We're here. Let's intuitively cut this deck and see. Okay, interesting. Let's get a shot of that card there. OCD is gonna make it be perfectly straight. What do we have here? Oh my goodness. Okay, straight up, you've got the Seven of Swords here. I'm 90% sure. Yes, sometimes I have to count the swords. Seven of Swords here. Interesting card for you. So, okay, let's bring this back up. So what I'm getting immediately coming in for you is like, it feels like you've been so focused on holding on to everything and grabbing everything that you can grab, because there's some kind of like weird, strange underlying fear that you're going to lose out on something. So that could be a reason why your energy might be a little bit scattered right now. I wouldn't pay too much attention to it, because this card hasn't integrated into your energy right now. Like this kind of vibe right now, this energy hasn't integrated into you. It's just kind of floating around your aura right now, which is nice. So you can easily check it and kind of move it away. It feels like you've been focusing on, I don't know how to describe this, message that's coming in. It feels like you've been focusing on holding on to what you have and trying to get as much of it as possible, where like I think it's almost like you've just shifted off center the tiniest little degree, in terms of like the fact that you don't need to try to hold on to it. It already is you. So you're in this energy of like almost like futility, it feels like, and like you're just kind of like running around trying to figure this out. Bring it in. Rein it in. I would shift the focus from what you need to hold on to and what you need to try to keep to what you no longer need anymore. That's what I'm getting. And what you can give away. What is no longer yours to hold. I hope that resonates. I hope that resonates for you, my dear. You have booked in a full reading with me, so you will get that in-depth answers to probably some of those questions as soon as I get to your reading, which I think is going to be like a few days. I think we talked about that. But yeah, I'm booked. It's great. I love it. Okay, there we go. There's Tara's answer to her question. I can't wait to read for you, though. I'm curious to know what's going to come in. Let's keep going because I feel like there's lots of questions and I want to grab them all. So, next question. Lindsay Cosmic is in the house. Hi, Lindsay. Thank you for tuning in. So amazing to have your energy here, as always. It's so great. Is my add-on business venture stalling for a reason right now? Or do I scrap that idea because it's not aligned for what's coming in other areas of my life? Right off the bat, I feel like I'm leaning towards the scrap that, but I also feel like you need to see this through. I don't know. The sage is lit. The sage is going. Let's cleanse out these cards for Lindsay and see what the cards have to say. I feel like this is going to be a pretty solid like yes or no. It's going to be a pretty straightforward answer for you. But let's just see. Going to connect to the energy. Lindsay also has a reading coming up. You've booked in a full reading, so you'll get the further information that you need. I love that all of the people or most of the people who I'm reading for, like in the next couple of days, are here tonight. Like they're getting like extra guidance, and it's so great. Like I love it. I love the support. Guest star producer. No, I've said he a bunch of times. They know. They also can't hear you when you're talking. They can just hear me talking to myself. I'm just kidding. There's actually no one producing my show. I'm self-producing with magic. Okay. Lindsay's question. Let's see. Gonna, as I do, intuitively cut these cards. Ooh, it's a big cut. Then let's see. Okay. Oh, girl. Bring that in there. Let's get a shot of that. Okay, my dear. So, the Temperance card. What more could I say about this? Let's bring this up. Okay, number one, artistic creativity. The answer to your question is going to be creativity. So if this venture is stalling, you might need to get creative. If you're feeling like cutting it out, you might need to get creative. But you need to be able, not you need to, I invite you to temper this energy. Stand with one foot grounded on the ground, one foot in the water of your emotions, and have that crown chakra connected to source, and then sit in your power and figure out how you can use all of this to create the answer for yourself. I feel like the reason that it's stalling, okay, so there's a bunch of messages coming in. I'm going to try to hammer them off. The reason that it's stalling could be for one of two reasons. I'm getting the message is the second reason is that if it's stalling, it's because it's not aligned, and that could be because you're not aligned to it or it's not meant for you. So those are the two sides of that coin that's coming in. I think you'll know the answer to that. The second thing that's coming in is like, and it's hilarious. There's this, I don't know who it is. There's this guide. I feel like it's got to be one of yours because of the way it's talking right now. But it's just like, girl, dang, when are you going to trust your damn self? It's like, find that clarity. Like, this person is sassy as AF. So you know the answer already. I can give you that extra like little bit of guidance, that temperance that you're being called into. But if this isn't happening for you, it's for one of two reasons. It's for one reason. You're not aligned to it. And you are either not aligned to it because it's not meant for you, or you're not aligned to it because you're not in that energy yet, and you need to shift into that energy to get it. You can get it if you want it. Totally up to you. I just saw somebody comment, I heard that too. So it seems like someone else can hear this sassy guide that Lindsay has. Be mindful of this awesome, what is this song? Oh, the playlist may not have repeated itself. You just have to hit the repeat button. You can start the playlist over from the top. Gotta get it quick, because if we play copywritten material, the parts of the video mute. That's why I love supporting unsigned artists, because I can spread your music out there. So Lindsay, temper the situation. Stand mind, body, spirit. Stand grounded with the body on the ground. Stand with the emotions and the mind in the water of the emotions, and connect yourself to your higher power, and figure out what it is that you're supposed to do. You're either going to align or you're going to get the hell out. Those are your two things, but I think you know the answer to this. But you've got a full reading coming in, so you'll get further clarity there as well. But I think you already know. But anyways, there's Lindsay's answer. Thank you so much. All right. Let's figure out the next. Before we get to our next question, you can, just drag it off. Do we have any comments or anything that we can? Can you just scroll up there so I can see, like, up to the top? Okay, go down. I see Pat coming in, like, I'll have a brew and give this producer a review, I think. Tanya gets it. Pat said, you get a hanged man, and you get a hanged man, and you get a hanged man. Yeah, that's funny. Producer Pat is watching. Terry said, love it. Thank you, Anil. You are welcome, Terry. Thank you so much. Pat said, man. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. Man. Nikki is here. Nikki Diane. Hi, Nikki. Let's get Nikki's question up. All right. She is asking, are there any big changes coming in? Okay. Let's smudge out these cards. Gonna just tap out some of this ash and I don't even need to relight it. See? Just like us, this sage just needed some of the dust brushed off of what no longer resonated with it, and then boom, it lit back up. Maybe somebody needs to hear that. Nikki, I'm going to just cleanse out these cards for you, my love, and I will get this going. Going to connect to your energy. All right. Yeah. I'm going to do it up. Connect to Nikki's energy and figure out if there are any big changes coming in. I am curious. All right. So I'm going to intuitively connect to the energy of you and cut these cards where I feel like they need to be cut. That's a big cut as well. Ooh, all right. We got another, bring that card up. We got another Knight of Wands here for Nikki. So let's bring that back up. So I don't necessarily know if they're going to be big changes, but I don't know what you would qualify as a big change. What I do see, however, is you taking action and you moving forward and you, like, doing what you need to do for these situations that are going to come along. I see something new starting, like a new opportunity starting, that's going to require you to be, like, on your game and really, like, taking action. But I don't necessarily see, like, any big changes coming in. But I'm only seeing till December, and then I feel like there's a bit of a wall there because I'm curious. It almost feels like a bit of a restart is going to happen there, and I can't really see past December, so that could mean that there is a big change coming in because I see, like, kind of like that hanged man-y energy where it's like there's a wall, like something's ending and you need to, like, do a new path. But regardless, I can't tell you if anything big is coming in, but I can tell you that whatever is coming, you are ready for it and you are clear to take action, and it is very supported and positive. So we'll see how that plays out for Nikki. All right, there's the answer to that. We're going to take another question. We got tons and I want to grab them all. We're going to take another question from Laura Sheldon. She is here. Will I ever be in a long-term relationship again? Interesting question. All right. Going to cleanse out these cards for you. Get another light here. You want to blow it out? There's no one here. There's someone here. It's a ghost. Cleansing out these cards. This song is a clue. All right. I am connecting to your energy, Laura. I am curious to know the answer to this question. I feel like I'm hearing yes, but not right now because there's some self work that you're doing. And I see something happening in December for you that is going to deepen your relationship with your ego, and I see you deepening a personal growth area that you may have uncovered. And then I see after that, I see like you opening yourself up to I keep hearing like better emotional um, expression. I don't know, but let's see what these cards have to say. So, connected to your energy here. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. All right, gonna intuitively allow myself to be called to where these cards would like to be cut. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Strength, my dear. All right, let's bring that back up. So I would say that yes, you are going to be in another long-term relationship, but what is coming in here is the strength and power that you need to get. I feel like of that situation I was talking about before I even pulled the card, I also see you like taming the beast. So harnessing that feminine energy, working on yourself a little bit longer, and then being able to offer something to somebody that you may not be able to offer right now. I feel like you need to fall in love with your damn self a little bit deeper. I think you like yourself a lot, but I think that you need to fall in love with yourself and then fall in love with someone else. Because if you were to get into a relationship right now, what I'm getting coming in is that like you would only be offering like half of your potential, and you have so much love in your heart, and you have so like the love, like I literally feel like I'm being wrapped in like a really warm blanket right now. Like you have so much to give, and I see that coming in. You just need the strength to be able to work on those few things that you need to do for yourself just a little bit further, and then I see that coming in. I do see that coming in for you. All right, so there's Laura's reading there. We can take that question off screen, producer, guest star. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. Claps for guest star producer. Way to go. Are you clapping for yourself? Amazing. Oh, you toss my phone on, just mute it. Just drag it down from the top, hit the volume thing once, and it'll vibrate. It's the second one in. Nope, that's gonna hit the volume of the music. Just technical glitches, but hey, Mercury direct. Am I right? Am I right? You guys are patient, so it's amazing. Okay. Will I be losing my producer's chair? Producer Pat says, let me just quickly find the answer to that. No, you will not be losing your producer's chair, because although this guest star producer is doing an amazing job, producer Pat has become kind of like a voice on this show, and I feel like people tune in to see you too, producer Pat. So, okay. What was I doing? Question and answer. Do we have any more questions? I see Tara with hearts and moons and hearts and moons. Amazing. Thank you so much. I see producer Pat saying, will I be losing my producer's chair? It doesn't look like we have any more questions. All right. And you know what? We are coming up to the end of our show. Do you tune in to see producer Pat? Let us know in the comments. Oh my goodness. Okay. So it seems like there are no more questions. I pretty much only have time for one or two more. So if you guys did have anything that you wanted to ask, feel free to toss that in there. Otherwise, I do have a couple of things that I wanted to share. Of course, now the sage is just going. Like, it always just goes when it feels like it. The sage is like the moon. It's just inability to be controlled by a human being or photographed on a phone like the moon. Okay, couple things. Want to give a huge shout out, as always, to the Hedge Witch. They have given me so much of this stuff, so much, so many things, so many So much, so many, much. What? I got there. Thumbs up. So they have given me so many things on this table, from these giant quartz druzy bowls and like these crystals here that like my new favorite one that I got. Um, I purchased the singing bowl from them. They're incredible. So the sage that I'm burning is provided by them. So make sure that you go and check them out. They're in Sharon, I guess it would be technically Sharon, on Leslie. They've got a cute little shop uh, in between of Green Lane and Queensville Side Road. Are you like your major intersection? Or no, Mount Albert Side Road. Mount Albert Side Road and Green Lane if you're from Newmarket. Or from around York region, you can stop by and see them. They are incredible, and they have everything that you need for like all of your tools to just keep yourself grounded and do everything. Even if you don't need to purchase anything, I would suggest just dropping in and checking them out because they're amazing and they have such cool vibes in there, and their energy is awesome, and they're just great people to chat to. Tell them I sent you. Tell them you saw the show and you came because of the show. Because I want them to get that support, and we can support small businesses. And I want to see, I'm hoping that this is giving them anything that I can support anything at all. So I do want to say that. Next week, I am still deciding on the date that it's going to be. It's looking like Thursday is going to be my new moon episode, because the new moon is on the following Sunday. So it's on the 15th. So there's an entire week where there is no moon activity. So I technically wouldn't have a show, but I want a show. So I want to be able to go live. So I feel like I'm going to do the new moon card pull on Thursday of next week instead of waiting until the next week after. And then we'll do a question and answer on the following week on the Tuesday like we always do. So that new moon will be interesting because it'll give us some information about how we can set some intentions and where we can, what's coming in for us there. As always, if you check out my Tarot by Anil page on Instagram and Facebook, I post all of the card pulls that I do there. And if you are interested in a full reading, timing, look at the producer job. Yay! You did a good job. Yay! If you would like a full reading, you can totally hit me up. And I am doing them. So they are completely contactless because of COVID and because of safety. And then it also helps with distance too. So there's completely contactless and appointmentless. So you book in with me, I connect with your energy just like I do here, and I record your full in-depth reading by video, and then I send you the link and I post it unlisted on YouTube, so nobody else can see it but you. You can share the link with whoever you want to. You can watch it as many times as you want. So for the people who are like me, who soak up information very slowly, you can rewind and fast forward and go back and do what you need to do to get it all. Or if you have kids, who has 30 minutes to sit down? You don't. You can kind of take it as it goes there and soak in that information. And in a week from after your reading, you can be like, I kind of want to go back and see what that said and see if this is actually resonating here. And then you can go back. So it's a really cool way to do it. They're very modestly priced. So yeah. But yeah. I feel like, my sister is here. Hi, Kate. Can you please post her comment on the screen? This is my sister, everyone. She's coming up here. You will notice her display pic. She recently got married to her hubby. I got to marry them. It was amazing. I set intentions tonight to not eat Halloween candy. I failed my intentions. It's okay. Some intentions are meant to fail, but good for you. Good for you for trying. I love it. I love you and I love it. I see Lindsay coming in. I failed as well. Found a bunch in my apron at the end of the day. I love it. You know what? It's okay. It comes but once a year. Allow yourself to indulge. I had a bowl of Halloween candy out on my counter that I couldn't eat because I am vegan and gluten-free. There's a strategy. Buy stuff you can't eat or you don't like. And it's magically gone. I have no idea who would have eaten it, who would have gone to it. But it's gone, and I didn't touch it, so that's nice. All right. I see the producer, guest star producer put out, have you eaten too much Halloween candy? Let us know in the comments. And I see Tara is like, me. It's okay because for me, I make up not eating Halloween candy with eating a box of rice crackers or eating an entire bar of dark chocolate, which is also vegan. So, and my fitness pal, Fit Girl's Guide to the Universe said, hey, reward yourself with one piece of dark chocolate. And then I eat the bar and it goes, girl, we said one, or something like that. It was like, I was actually the meme. I was the meme in that Fit Girl's Guide to the Universe. I don't even know if this is a real thing, if that's what it's called. Caitlin knows what I'm talking about. Anyways, I see best officiant ever and live music king Pat James. Yes, we did tag team that ceremony. It was great. Cool, guys, amazing. I am so happy that you are all here. I am so happy that you guys are, supporting the show. It means the world to me that you tune in every week. It means the world to me that these readings are resonating. I second guess myself all the damn time. I'm constantly, wondering like even mid-reading, I'm like, shoot, this is like, how could this resonate with this person? It's not going to be good. And then the feedback that I get back from you guys, because you guys are always so good at giving that feedback, is always like, it was dead on, it was spot on. And it's confirming, these gifts that I seem to have and that I am really leaning into. And I feel very aligned and I feel very grateful and very appreciative for literally every single one of you. Every single one of you who is here is amazing. And you guys have been so incredibly supportive and so awesome. So, again, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I see my sister. Okay, night, love you, going to bed, or to eat more candy. Either way, give me a fucking break. There's 1 week left of school. Sorry for swearing. Oh, super bad quotes. That's all my sister and I do is quote movies. But anyways, thanks, Kate. Good night. Love you. Go to bed. She's a hardworking lady. Again, I am so grateful for all of you. So overwhelmed by the support and by I just got just like, whoa, whew, the third eye vibes just radiating through my eyes and through my head right now. Like I feel high. But thank you so much for this love. I feel like I just felt all of the love. I felt all of the support just come at me out in one big push, and it was amazing. I am so honored to be able to offer this to you guys and so appreciative and from the bottom of my heart grateful. And I always say that, hi, Mom. My mom comes in for like the last minute always. I love you. And Lindsay. Okay, Evan, yes, she gets it. Thank you for this support. This show wouldn't be possible without you guys, especially question and answer. I was literally sitting here like, what if nobody tunes in? Oh my God, what do I do? I'm just going to talk for an hour. I can talk for an hour. That's cool. But you guys always show up. Every week you're always here. Every week you're always supportive, and I love you all so much. April comes in. Every week I catch the last 3 minutes and say goodnight. I'll watch it back. Love you. I love you too, April. I'm always at 9. Always live at 9. If you can put 9 o'clock into your brain cavity, then you'll be able to remember 9 o'clock. It was a question and answer episode, so if you have more questions, not next week, but the following week, it'll be the 17th, November 17th, I believe, is the Tuesday of the following week. That will be the next question and answer. Otherwise, we're going to be next week on Thursday with the full moon. I'm just seeing the support. Like Laura, you are amazing. Mom, I actually have been here all along. Great show. Sorry, Mom. Called you out there. No, you're amazing. You just never pipe up in the comments until the end. I love you. Pat James says, I'm sitting alone like I'm Stephen fucking Glansberg. The super bad quotes are coming in hardcore right now. Good night, Anil. A little thank you. Thank you so much, Tara, for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm going to let you all go to bed. It's past 10. We all need to rest up. I'm sure there's some information coming down the pipeline that people want to know soon enough. I will see you all next week. If you want a full reading, you know where to find me. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Gratitude from the bottom of the cavity of my soul. Um, rest, rest, my friends, and let's gear up for the last 2 months of the year. November is going to be amazing. I love you all. Good night. Mwah.